Flyers TV is sponsored by the Bay Hotel.
Yeah, it's been a pretty busy summer. I think Danny's been up and down the country and on the phone most nights, and he's done a good job. It's allowed me to focus on healing up this injury a little bit. It's been a pretty slow, frustrating process, but we're getting there. And we like the way the team's shaping up. We think we've got a pretty good group of guys. Just a few little loose ends to tie up. That seems to be a little bit slow and frustrating as well, but certainly the core that we have feels pretty impressive, and hoping to get off to a good start. I've had some light skates with the guys over the last 2 weeks, and it's felt pretty good, but you can tell that it's definitely not there. I have a meeting with the surgeon in a week or so, and along with a few of the doctors that are taking care of it. But they're pretty optimistic, and we'll have to see how it goes. Danny and myself, one of the major issues that we had last season was obviously our road performance. That really affected us down the stretch, and we lost out on a lot of valuable points. We've also addressed the issue that the home record we had last year is a difficult act to follow, but that's something that we're keen to keep up and even improve upon a little bit. Very successful at home last year. And I think guys that have maybe won some things in the past and just that little bit of more pro experience, we'll have to see. But looking at these guys on paper and the mix that we have already, we feel quite happy with. And we'll just have to see the chemistry when they get in here and start skating as a squad. There's a work permit out on one, and I think there's a tie-up. I think we're releasing one here just right away, and I think there's an offer out to the other one. So we're in varying degrees for these import slots, but seem quite confident. We feel quite confident, but I know 4 or 5 of them are flying in tomorrow, and another one on Wednesday. So it's my hope that we have the majority of the squad in for the weekend. If they make the shirt launch, that's great. But ultimately we want them in for the game, and that's our main thing. But I know it's a nice thing it's been a long summer, and people have been very patient with us. We haven't been it's taken a long time to get names out and stuff like that. So, but it's a great event where people get a chance to put a face to the new names that are coming into town, and it's always been successful when we've done things like that. So I'm sure people are looking forward to it, and it'll give the guys a sense how passionate this crowd is about their team coming out to watch a training session and seeing these new jerseys. So hopefully we get a great turnout, and the guys get a good welcome. But we have these challenge matches against Dundee. We were quite happy last year with the Autumn Cup format. We thought we gelled as a team and came out of that on a high. Even though it wasn't a recognized trophy in the league, we won something at the start and gave the guys confidence. So we want to go into these games against Dundee and really kind of show the fans the kind of team they can expect, and Danny and myself will be able to tweak a few things and see who works well with who. I mean, it's more important than we were starting with last year. So that certainly gives us a little bit of depth, and so there's still kind of 2 weeks to go before the start of the season, so we definitely have some time. I think we've upgraded in another number of categories. I think it's unfair to compare the guys we got coming into the team we had last year. We had a pretty good group of guys last year, and and we were relatively successful. But this year we want to improve on that. Teams in the league around us have certainly improved. They look better on paper. So we feel that we've had to upgrade in a number of areas, and I think we have. But time will tell, and we'll get these guys in here and get them prepared, and we got a couple weeks to do it. So we have a very difficult schedule to start off with, but I mean, that's the way these things fall sometimes. We're just going to have to go out there and grind it out, and be prepared right off the bat, rather than kind of dip our toe in the water with a few Challenge Cup matches. We're right into some heavy league games against Southern Conference teams. So, but we'll see. We feel that we'll be very competitive this year, and I mean, that was our goal all along.